Welcome back to Viewtiful Joe. We're in Act 2, and some like it hot.
Some like it red hot.
But blue's hotter.
White beats all.
Yeah, but red is the color of fire, so it has to be hot. Oh wait, you know what? It's just Joe. Joe is hot, apparently. Wait, Ryan, what is with this moving left bullshit? Or are you supposed to go left and...
Metroid.
Yeah, well, that game's famous for going left. That was like its single innovation. Left is good.
The game's
That and the entire game is one area kind of thing.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but mostly just moving left. Kind of like how X and Y's main innovation is diagonal movement.
An innovation within the series, maybe.
So the enemies, so do they not attack you when you're...
No, they do. It's just...
Well,
when you're
no,
average Joe, you're just running away the entire time.
Well, think about it this way. Remember in all those Power Rangers episodes where when the kids didn't have their costumes on, they would get all of the putties wouldn't just like gang up on them because they needed to have a fair chance because they didn't have their costumes on. It's the same sort of idea.
It's morphin' time.
But this is all wrong, though. Average Joe is not wearing a red shirt.
Well, he's not on a team, though.
It doesn't matter. You wear your normal clothes represent Sentai.
No, you see, John.
He has
that's
red
how
hair.
keeps the
He
secret
has red hair. Yeah.
He does have reddish, brownish, something like that hair. But honestly, I'm seeing more Kamen Rider from this than Sentai.
Well, Sentai is just like the shorthand. It's like the name of the genre.
Well, how would you classify Kamen Rider?
Tokusatsu is the name of the genre.
Yeah. Everyone just calls it Sentai.
Sentai is Super Sentai, which is Power Rangers.
Well,
It's like calling giant robot anime Gundam.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, the word Sentai just means like task force or something.
More or less.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, Tokusatsu means that too, more or less.
Okay, random question. What the hell is your life meter?
The life meter is the Sakura petals.
They're cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea what those were supposed to
I
be.
thought they were just really warped hearts.
That's
No,
what I was thinking too.
They're Sakura petals.
Oh, you're supposed to speed up your...
so the fan goes faster. Yeah.
Why can't we walk around this? You see, this is why I would have liked it if it was a 2D game.
This is why I would have liked it if you were able to keep all those extra spaces.
What happened? Oh, he shot you off.
Well, you know, I think what might have worked is if after every boss you beat, that's when your VFX meter goes up by a slot. Because they do that, stuff like that in some other games. Which I can't remember right now. You know, actually...
The indicator on the bottom right is how many moves are left?
In the enclosed area, yeah.
Okay.
Cowboys.
Because
You want to know something? Joe is more badass than Neo because, you know, Neo, he can dodge bullets. Joe can just punch them.
But Neo selectively dodges bullets.
yeah.
So
He literally gains the ability to just stop them.
Sometimes he feels like he's moving at the speed of light. Sometimes he just puts his hand out and says, "Talk to the hand." And the bullet says, "Bullet stop."
Neo's superpower is having a Game Shark, John. You do realize that, right? Part of the fun in the game, like if you had a Game Shark, you're not only going to use the moon jump code. Sometimes you're going to make tiny Pokemon. Sometimes you're going to give yourself 99 Master Balls. You know,
And then you doom all of Zion. Which could be representative as your memory card.
well, the Game Shark doesn't really damage the discs, does it?
No.
Well, actually, when I was younger, on the Gamecube, it wasn't really a Game Shark, but it was a similar sort of thing.
Action
it was like
replay.
it was a game disc that when you used it, it would alter the save data, so that like my Pokemon Coliseum file could have 99 Master Balls or something like that. When we, it was a friend of mine though. I brought it to a friend of mine's house, and it said something about reformatting the memory card, and we didn't know what that means. So he said yes, and he lost all of his melee characters, and he was justifiably pissed at me for that.
Yeah.
Because usually the action replays for like the PS2, Xbox, and Gamecube came with their own preloaded memory card.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this puzzle?
I can't hit 2 places at once.
Oh, why can't? Oh, is that because you don't have the right power?
Because Joe doesn't know how to do a split.
Oh, is that like a move that you have to buy in the shop?
No, it's... Yeah, we're getting it here. This is the last power. I'm sorry, it came earlier than I thought it would.
Oh, okay, so we're done beating the shit out of Captain America after this?
It's Captain Blue.
Yeah, close enough. Japanese...
He has a beer belly.
Yeah.
Captain America, if he wasn't trapped in the ice.
Modern America?
Modern... Yeah, Captain... No, Captain Murica.
Captain Murica.
Captain Murica.
All he needs is a trash can shield and then it'll be complete.
No, a shield made out of McDonald's fries.
So is there like any difference for the boss fights with him, or is it just...
Yeah, he has electricity flowing around, he'll do more powerful attacks and so on. He does progressively get harder.
This is also the last time you're fighting him, though.
Yeah. For powers, anyway.
Oh, why do you fight him later on, then?
There's some extra stuff.
Oh,
He's gonna get brainwashed, isn't he?
Oh, you've got a drop kick move in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm
that's the red hot kick. That's one of the first things I suggest you buy.
Okay, because like any beat 'em up game like this with a drop kick move, you should abuse that shit endlessly.
Yeah.
I Justine your way through the game is what you do.
And Dracula's head.
I love drop kick moves. It's something about being, especially when you get the right recoil and you can just sort of spam that. It's hilarious because it's just like, I'm a boop you on the head, bang, boop, boop.
Die, monster.
Die, monster.
I can't believe you guys actually remember that old.
Hey man, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Remember when Lewis actually made videos? Oh, how did that hit me?
What happened?
Oh, you died?
I
don't know how. He barely tapped me, but...
Oh wait, cut. See, even the games are telling you to
edit.
I was waiting for it.
If you still don't edit after that, you're stubborn.
So he has the same sort of universe-bending powers you do.
Yeah. Well, he's the one who's training you to use all the powers, remember?
Oh yeah, true.
Now I will show you the art of beer belly. First, you take a fuckload of Budweiser.
Already way ahead if you can.
Beer bellies aren't actually caused by the alcohol, they're caused by the stuff you eat when you have the munchies.
Yeah.
Why is it called beer belly, though?
Because
beer encourages you to eat by making you crave sugar and stuff.
Well, doesn't like beer itself have like a lot of empty calories in it too?
Well, the wheat, yeah, but...
Nah, but not enough to cause the beer belly by itself, unless you like really drink.
Unless you're Barney Gumble.
Oh, see, he does have a beer belly. We keep on knocking his alcohol off of him. What do you know is that you couldn't have, you drink so much of these in Viewtiful Joe 1 and 2, that's why there hasn't been a third one.
What is it, you just disintegrate into a pile of goop?
More to teach you. The beautiful moves and techniques that flourish from your heroic gut instincts. Exploit them for good deeds and save this world. The world
By beating up old fucks.
No.
Go now.
Things up. Good enough.
They start to beat up those guys right there, okay?
As long as the result is the same.
It says use a C up or C down, but honestly it's easier just to press B.
Wait, is B that power up?
Yeah, even though in the tutorial it says to use up and down.
So the B button
up
doesn't
and
do anything before then?
No.
The arrow's coming out of his crotch.
The final attack, final special power is zoom.
So what?
It zooms in on do certain moves in zoom mode.
You're
Like
ready
the-
for your
like the
close-up?
Yeah, like the shockwave or so on.
So that's like your screen nuking moves.
It's not screen nuking, but it's very damaging crowd clearing
It
ones.
just hurts.
Yeah. They're
I
good.
know
They're
The
good
only
for
problem is you
crowd.
can't see what you're hitting.
Now you're gonna go down and get this and solve
Yep.
this puzzle that you couldn't before.
Yep.
There's
Fuck you, lamppost.
Yeah.
So where can I find those Ninja Turtles? Oh wait, is this where the rest of the level is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not let me into the Avengers, will they?
I thought
I'll
it was
start my
something
own team with the Ninja Turtles. Well, excuse me. Apparently, you have to be a turtle to be part of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, there's a current in the water.
Yeah. Basically,
You know,
if you combine zoom and slow, you're doing your most powerful attacks. So, see, I
But
just
it-
killed. Yeah,
eats
it
up
really
your
eats
meter.
up your meter, though.
Is there a not? Well, I guess there's probably a cheat. But is there like an item in the store where you can buy an infinite meter?
There's nothing you can buy. There occasionally will be one of those a red jar that temporarily gives you infinite meter. It
But
doesn't
there's-
show up very
you're
often.
prone to abuse the shit out of it for
Yeah.
a small amount of time.
Yeah.
But there's no game breaking.
No, you can buy something that refills it a lot faster. But that's it.
That was the one that cost 30,000
Yes.
points.
Do you
something
recommend saving for that one or
Yeah.
no?
Well, there are other things I recommend you buy first, just because it helps the game a lot better, like the red hot kick and expanding your health. But it is something you do want to save for eventually. Just because when the game gets a lot more hectic, you're going to want the ability to charge up a lot faster.
Okay, well I assume it gets really hectic in
Yeah.
the last couple of levels.
Mm-hmm.
This looks oddly disorienting for some reason.
A little bit. The camera isn't perfect there.
For some reason I'm getting Sonic Rush flashbacks with that fan platform. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that platform you use in the Sky level in that game. For whatever reason.
Yeah, bad.
What does that mean?
What,
Henshin?
Henshin means
is
to
the word for
transform.
transform, yeah. It's like if you were watching Tokusatsu in Japanese, they would use that word when they morph or whatever.
Instead of it's morphin time.
Only-
Autobots, henshin, and roll out.
I don't think it quite works that way, John.
Yeah, no, I just realized it myself.
Why are bats always the most obnoxious enemies?
Because bats.
Because they're goddamn bats. Did I just see
Well,
random lightning flash?
Well, I'll say this about this game. At least it gets its obligatory awful sewer level out of the way early.
Pretty much.
They're only...
Surfing.
Okay, well that's like... Okay, you've named one good sewer level. Name another one.
What was the good one he named?
Sewer surfing.
Well, I kind of like the sewer level in Crash 2.
Oh yeah, those are fine.
Yeah.
The point is the majority of sewer levels are terrible.
Yeah, we know.
That's because sewers are a fucking boring area.
And they smell like poo gas.
You know, I think it's mostly just because they need... People haven't actually been in a sewer, and for good reason. So it's just like when people are thinking of a motif for games, it's just like, okay, they're working off what they think a sewer would look like if it was cool, but even that can't make it look cool. It's just poo gas everywhere.
You know, the thing is, when you take a sewer and try to make it a big epic area, what you wind up with isn't a sewer, it's a chemical plant. At that point, just make a chemical plant.
That or an Aztec labyrinth.
Well, the problem with a chemical plant, it's very easy to explain. Like, oh, we need to escape from the bad guys. Let's go in the sewer. You know, that's a very easy filler stage to add, and that's probably why most of those sewer levels that you get in games are terrible, because it's just like, they need another hour of game time. Let's just throw them in the sewer so that we can add another level to the game. Like, a chemical plant, you have to give them a reason to go into the chemical plant, because most people would stay away from that stuff.
Like if it's a bad guy's base.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But then if you're going to a bad guy's base, you're most likely going to get your motifs instead of a chemical plant motif.
The sewer is a good place for like, sneaking through a city. So, yeah.
Ew, there we go.
Barely.
Yeah, that one's kind of annoying.
It's really small and hard
Where
to
have I
track.
heard that sound effect before? The da-da sort of trumpet fanfare. I
Math
swear I've heard
class?
that. I've heard that in another game before.
Windows, there
Windows 3.11 is where you've heard it.
Okay.